Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your Tarot and Astrology reading for March 16th through 31st, 2020. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm grateful to have you back here at the channel if you are returning, and if you are a new subscriber or new partner, someone has not watched my channel before, so glad to have you here. As always, if you have not yet done so, I do invite you to reach out, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. It's a great place to be. And also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know you enjoy this content. As always, first a few quick notes before we get started that this is a general reading. Will not resonate with every single Aquarius out there, so if these messages make sense to you, they resonate, you're going, yes, that's me, those are your messages. If they do not resonate with you, they belong to another Aquarius, so kick them on out there to them. Also, sometimes you can check back this reading in another week or a couple of days. Sometimes it will make more sense, on a second viewing. I do that with a lot of my favorite readers here on YouTube. This will mostly correspond with Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and of course all Aquarius cross watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you have interest in a personal reading, or you would like to check out the links to the card decks that I use, or you would like to make a little donation to the channel, all of that info is always listed below in the description box. So let's get started by talking about your astrology for the second half of March. Aquarius, this is a time of, yes, a lot of change, a lot of transition. There is a lot of heavy energy out there right now, as you're obviously seeing in the world. This part of the month in particular, I will say, is a bit heavy for you because there are 4 planets in Capricorn at this time, and they're all sitting in your universal 12th house. We have Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. And so it does create quite a bit of energy. It creates quite a bit of spiritual intensity, also connection. So if you are an Aquarius who works with, intuitive modalities or anything like that, if you would do psychic work, reading work, this is actually a pretty powerful time for you. The presence of Mars transiting through your 12th house for the second half of March really does say that you might be spending a lot more time at home or kind of away from people. That's sort of happening anyway right now, but for you more so because your energy is actually going to be best utilized if you're spending more time on your own, doing your own stuff, doing your own inner work, because that's very well favored during this time. We're right about to go into the time of Aries. When the sun shifts into Aries, that does start the spring equinox on March 19th. That is wrapping up really our winter as we come to the end of the degrees of Pisces. We're ending the old astrological year because Pisces is the last sign, starting a new astrological year with the sun moving into Aries because that's the first sign, so it starts the cycle all over again. We also have a new moon in Aries that starts on March 24th, and so that's going to really start activating your Gemini house universally. It really creates a time when, Aquarius, you got to start communicating. You're going to have to talk. Other people are going to need to talk to you because it's that combination of Gemini and Aries energy, that's hitting you. It's going to be like you got to take action, got to communicate. You're going to be pushed, to do that more so. So yeah, it's a very powerful time of greater communication and more positive communication as well, because that's a very nice alignment. Aries is actually quite in harmony with Aquarius, and it does open up a lot of doors and opportunities for communications. The other thing I will mention is through this last part of the month, we are having Venus moving through in Taurus. So Taurus is one of your more challenging signs. So don't be surprised if relationships feel a little bit on hold. You've kind of got to wait things out. You might be very stubborn about connecting with someone. They might be very stubborn about connecting with you. But once we hit Venus going into Gemini on April 3rd, a lot of that is going to change up quite a bit in your favor. So just hang in there with that. Also, Mars will be moving from Capricorn to Aquarius, your own sign, on March 30th as we close up this month. And that's going to bring your energy way up to the surface. It's going to help you have more power, more strength, and more determination to go forward. So let's go ahead and jump into your cards. I'm going to do a few major themes, and then we're going to pull a full tarot spread to see what's coming up for you. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign of Aquarius as we do the reading for March 16th through 31st, 2020. Please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. And Aquarius, we brought up that Strength card from the Major Arcana. This is all about using the balance of your spirit with that physical energy, because that Lion in the Strength card is very much the embodiment of, you know, all of our human emotions, anger, jealousy, sadness, etc., anxiety, right? And so the symbol of spirit is there to help calm and soothe and balance, you know, those human emotions that we have. So it's a beautiful card that really shows that your spiritual and emotional strength is emerging and helping to, you know, balance any of those fears, anxieties, etc. that you may be going through right now. Let's pull a chakra crystal card. We're going to see which gemstone, which chakra are best for you to work with right now. Alright, so Aquarius, we do have the Jade coming up. That is very aligned with the heart chakra and good luck. So like I said, I really do feel that better luck in love and in communication are coming up around the corner. If you like, you can, you know, use this gemstone of Jade during meditation or in chakra balancing, you know, to work with healing the heart chakra. If you don't have green jade or you can't find it, I can also recommend very strongly the green aventurine is a very good heart chakra stone. Also the rhodochrosite, and also, of course, the rose quartz are very positive for heart healing and balance. So let's pull a guardian angel card. I've been pulling one for everybody because right now, you know, everyone is feeling, you know, worried, concerned, and we want to pull into our guardian angels, our divine, you know, partners, you know, passed on loved ones, ancestors can also come through here to show us what it is that we can be, you know, focusing on and asking of them right now. And you have the Angel of Past Issues coming up. Not a surprise to me because there is so much going on in that Pisces house for you, and that Pisces house is all about conclusions, clearing things, purging things, letting things go, healing them. And so any past issues, Aquarius, that are coming up to be healed, addressed, taken care of, definitely tune into talking to your angels, your guides, your passed on loved ones, because you can talk to them and say, hey guys, you know, even if it's not something you do all the time, and tell them, you know, I need some help with, you know, whatever issue it is from your past. And, you know, just trust that they will come in, they will give you the words, they will give you, you know, the grounding, the guidance that will help you to get through all of that, guys. So, beautiful energy coming through. Let's go ahead. I'm going to move Mr. Dragon over here, and I'm going to get into your tarot. We're going to see what's coming up for March 16th through 31st for you. Yes, Aquarius. Ooh, I like this energy. Okay, so right here at the center, we've got the Hermit card. So to me, the Hermit is aligned with Virgo, the sign, and so it's about healing. It's about purification. cleansing, really getting in touch with taking care of your inner and outer well-being. The Hermit is also very focused on the ultimate truth and searching for what is true for them. It could indicate a time of more, aloneness or isolation, solitary times, where you really are taking time to do that inner work, where you're really balancing yourself and you're really getting in touch and getting clear on what it is that you truly desire, what it is that you want going forward. Because if we don't truly have a good idea of where we want to go, it's very hard to get there, right? So on top of this, I'm using the Grand Lux Tarot to do the initial spread, and then I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot to do the clarification. So let's clarify that Hermit card. And there on top of it, yes, so another very earthy, grounded kind of card coming out with the Hierophant, which is strong Taurus energy. So the fact that Venus is in Taurus right now kind of tells me this could be related to a relationship or something to do with love. But this is telling me that you're really thinking about a commitment, a stronger bond. This is very potential for some of you. Take this as it resonates, because this is general, but for some of you it is. You're really contemplating, do I want to make this commitment? Is this the bond that I really want to make? Or you really would like to think about having somebody commit to you. And this is also, of course, making a very strong bond and commitment to your spiritual life and centering. Coming from the immediate past, we do have that Death card. So here is that Scorpio energy with things having passed away. This is dealing with things that have, died away, or some kind of major transformative cycles that have been in your past. So could be that those past issues, again, right, from the past issues card, coming back up to be healed, or there is a rebirth on the way. So let's check that clarification for that card. And it is, look at this, oh, Aquarius, we have the Emperor card. So this definitely deals with elements of leadership, also your ego identity, arrogance, pride, etc. That can come up in there, but that is Aries energy. So to me, as we come into, the present energy of the sun's movement into Aries, a lot of these things, the rebirth, the regeneration is going to start coming up. And look at what we have in the immediate future is that Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginnings, very strong fire energy, absolutely. So to me, look at those fresh green leaves, on that wand. This is about springtime. This is about renewal, rebirth, the big start of something new. And this is definitely the hand of the divine being involved in that renewal. Also got to say, I love the dragon on that card. So let's pull a clarifier with this. And yes, Nine of Cups of wish fulfillment there, Aquarius. So something to do with fulfilling, a goal, a wish, a dream, a hope, that's going to make you feel more satisfied and emotionally content coming in. So I believe that this time of the sun's movement to Aries is going to be a very strong, powerful time for you. On the undercurrent, here is that Nine of Wands. So a lot of you internally are feeling like, gosh, it's been such a struggle. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of being defensive. I'm tired of having my guard up. I really just want to let that down and be open again. You may be feeling like right now people are really coming at you. You've had to fight a lot. You've had to really defend yourself quite a bit. So let's see what's coming up on top of that one for you guys. Oh, but Aquarius, look at this. So you had that Nine of Cups of wish fulfillment. Then here comes your 10, the completion of that cycle, the 10 of Cups. So Aquarius, this is what you really, really want to embrace. It's like you really want to let your guard down. Stop being defensive, stop having to be on guard, because what you're really craving right around the corner is that goal, is that 10 of Cups. And I believe you can absolutely get there, because coming up in this future position is so positive. On top, message from Spirit, this is the Two of Coins saying you've got to balance. This is like, you might feel a bit like you're walking a tightrope, just like in this card, where it's like, I've got to make each step one at a time, but if you pay attention to each step that you're taking, you can stay in balance and you won't fall off. You will stay, you know, right where you need to be. For some Aquarius, this could also be, you know, a message saying that you're going to have to be a little bit more balanced with your resources. Finances are at play for some of you here because it is an element of earth. You know, so, you know, just take a, you know, look over your resources, your finances, making sure that things are as balanced as possible right now. Yes, because let's see, we've got two. We've got two came up. They kind of came out together. So I'm going to take them both. So on top of that 2 of coins, we have the 4 of coins and the Ace of coins. So look at all those pentacles coming in. That Ace is very, very powerful. And Aquarius, this could be you right now, kind of sitting there, you know, feeling like, yeah, I've got some good things going on, but I'm really wishing that I had that extra cup, that one missing cup. There is that feeling of, you know, right now, Aquarius, I really, for some of you, get this feeling that you're either missing somebody, someone's missing you, could be very much, you know, reciprocal, and you're really hoping for, you know, that Ace of Pentacles to come in where it's like, you know, everything gets completed, things start to be manifested. It's not enough for you right now to just dream about. It's like you want to see it fulfilled. Sorry, I said that was 4 of Pentacles, but that was 4 of Cups. But it was Ace of Pentacles on top of that. So yeah, whew, you know, it's not wrong to be grateful for what you have right now, Aquarius. But I do definitely feel with that 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups coming in, there is just that one missing piece emotionally that you're really, really looking for and hoping for. So, but with that Ace of Pentacles, to me, that's definitely a message from the divine, that just stay balanced. Things will and can manifest, but you've got to stay one step at a time, one day at a time, to get there. Absolutely. So let's pull some advice for you. Get a little deeper into this. Ooh, Aquarius. So here we go. We do have the 3 of Cups coming up into the suggested approach. So there is that happiness, that celebration, feeling of accomplishment, feeling of success, right? So, you know, emotionally right now, it's good to focus on, you know, what has gone right, what is going right, because the more that you do that, the better things come out. So let's see what we have for a clarifier for that. And we have the 6 of Pentacles on top of that. Yet again, Aquarius, this is saying keep things in balance. You know, don't give more than you can. You know, it's like keep enough for yourself because you are a very giving, very generous sign. But this is saying make sure that you keep things in balance. There is that scale, right? You know, don't give more than you can handle to give. But that's a very nice card because it's really saying, you know, if somebody's been giving a lot to you, it's also time to reciprocate and give back to them. So it's a beautiful card. What you need to know, here we go into that 5 of Swords. So, you know, you do have this feeling right now of maybe people not having, you know, kept their side of a bargain, or, you know, kind of there's a bit of an argumentative feeling here. Not completely satisfactory. People have walked away from the fight, walked away from the struggle. You might feel like you're kind of alone picking up the pieces. Especially, I'm just getting this feeling that it could be something around work for a lot of you, where maybe people haven't really done their share of the work. You've been kind of alone doing it, and now you feel like you're really picking up the pieces. So let's see what clarifies this. Yeah, and you're kind of done. Like you're about ready to take your sticks and go home there. Because we had that 9 of Wands, right? You know, with that feeling of defensiveness. And then the 10 of Wands is just saying, you know, this cycle's come to an end. I'm not going to put up with the burdensome feelings. I'm not going to be on the defense anymore. I'm out of here. So there is definitely, for some of you out there, you are, you know, taking that bundle of sticks and you're out. You're like, I'm not playing this game anymore. So here again, you had the Hierophant in that center on top of the Hermit. Here comes the Hierophant again from the other deck. So whenever I get a double up of any cards, I really pay extra attention to those. So yet again, this is a feeling of, you know, this is in your hopes and fears position. So this is all about, you know, wanting a commitment, wanting a spiritual, emotional connection, either with something, someone, with the divine, and really, you know, fearing that you won't get it. It's like, but give it some time, Aquarius. Don't give up on that, because that Hierophant card is very strong. It's very grounded. And I guarantee that if you want that commitment, if you're looking for that, it will reach back to you. It will definitely come full circle and be yours. So let's look into the clarifiers. Let's see what comes up on top of that. And we have the Seven of Cups, which may mean that you feel like you're really having to choose between quite a few different options right now. Some of them could be really confusing. Don't forget, we did have a Mercury retrograde through most of February and the first part of March. So you could be coming out of some confusion, gaining a little bit more clarity now. But don't have to be hasty about making a decision, because that Seven of Cups, it's like, make sure that you look in all those cups, right? Because some of those cups have, you know, coins and diamonds and all kinds of good stuff in them. Some of them look good on the surface, but they're actually poison inside. You know, some of them, it's like you don't know what's in those cups. So definitely be on the lookout if you feel like you do have a lot of options, whether in relationship, work, career, life purpose, etc. You know, don't feel like you have to make a quick choice, because that Taurus energy of the Hierophant's very grounded, and it's like, just take your time, Aquarius. You don't have to rush. And then on the outcome card, we do have that Knight of Wands. So to me, the action is right around the corner. We are moving into that Aries time, which this card is very indicative of. We do have a lot of fire coming there. So I think that if you give yourself a little time, do a little bit of research on what these options are coming your way, you know, do some soul searching, the action will come, absolutely. And it will move fast once it does, because that Knight of Wands, he's quick. He's quick on the charge. So let's see what the clarifier is for him. Yes, Aquarius, and this is about taking some kind of action around a heartbreak or a potential heartbreak. If there has been something that's really been aching your heart, someone that's been aching someone else's heart, especially if this comes to a relationship, you know, this is time to take action on healing this. You know, whether it means releasing it, turning it loose, or reconciling and healing something that's been, you know, really painful for a while. Very, very strong kind of outcome. Woo. So let's get a last bit of affirmation on this. This is a strong kind of reading. Wow. So yeah. And here we go, Aquarius. The raccoon came out with the keyword of inventor. And you are a very analytical, very, very good at making plans, using your intellect, very inventive spirit. So decide on what you really want. That is key here. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being a trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So Aquarius, you can handle the different, you know, aspects of your life that are coming to you right now. And it's also saying, you know, be above board. Don't do anything underhanded. Don't, you know, put everything out in the open, which you're pretty good at doing anyway, let's face it. But yes, decide on what you really, really want here, Aquarius, because there is a time coming that it's going to start manifesting for you. So this was your reading. This was really great. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.